Mistreatment, delayed diagnoses, confusion and a lack of compassion from hospital and aged care home staff. That's the disturbing picture painted by Alzheimer's Australia in a report on the treatment of dementia. It's asking for $500 million to tackle the crisis. The federal government agrees the system's broken, but it's refusing to commit money with the budget looming. George Roberts reports from Canberra.
When the mind starts to struggle, it helps to have someone by your side. But there's no easy way to find out about the onset of dementia.
There was no counselling, there was no referral to any services, there was nothing really. We just walked out the door not long before Christmas and just felt devastated, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was 4 years ago, and at 60 it's still hard for Chris Wilkes to get appropriate help.
There's a real lack of flexibility, a lack of programs for, again, as I was saying before, for people under 65.
Alzheimer's Australia's found a lot more that needs fixing. In a nearly 200-page report, the group shows that diagnosis, prevention and care are all inadequate, and $500 million is needed over 5 years.
There are very specific priorities that need to be addressed in respect of diagnosis, quality of care and safer hospitals, and in particular more money for dementia research.
The federal government concedes the system at large is failing, and the sector argues doing nothing takes a higher toll.
It's actually costing the government money to put band-aids in place on the current system. At the moment, we're actually having the band-aids being applied to band-aids.
But finding a better cure has to fit with the government's promise to return to surplus next financial year.
That is an important economic objective, but we're also committed to aged care reform in this term of government, and we'll make sure that we're able to deliver both commitments.
With 2 budgets between now and the next election, more money for better care could be put off until May of next year. But that's too far away for those already caring for senior Australians. The Council on the Ageing says the government's credibility will be in tatters if it fails to take action.
You cannot go out there after this budget and look older Australians in the eye and tell them that you care about them as equally with other citizens if you haven't acted on your own reports.
Sincerity comes at a cost. George Roberts, ABC News, Canberra.